So picking up from where we left off last time, time for us to continue on around the city. I can't even remember the end of the last episode. I'm so sorry. It's been a couple of days. There's always a bit of a disconnect for me with like when I'm like doing videos and I have to stop for a bit and then we get to continue. But it's just the way life is, I'm afraid. Either way, we should be fine. Hopefully my muscle memory still remembers everything about the game. It's been a couple of days. So, if I remember rightly, yeah, we opened this shortcut, didn't we? So now we can go back. I kind of rushed it a little bit because I wanted to make sure that we weren't making the video too long. Let's deal with this guy. Got a bit lucky there with the whole dog there not getting too aggressive with me. Come here, you. Yeah, that's right. You do that. Oh, I thought it was going to... Here we go. No? Feels like it was getting ready to do its favourite special move. Come on then. Now, I have been made aware of something that I wasn't aware of before, and that is we need to keep an eye out for hanging sacks. If we attack them, we'll in fact be able to gain some extra loot, so that's definitely something we want to do. I just want to double check this way to make sure we've got everything. Oh, that's a forger. We'll see from the top anyway. So from here, we want to be taking this way. So that we can cross the street. Yeah, I think we did. In fact, get everything from here. It looks like there's no loot left on the ground, so that's fine. And then... Oh no, it's not the back end, I thought it was. Okay. I want to come off this way. Doesn't really matter which way we come off, I don't think, when I think about this now. I'm fairly certain we're close to like a balcony where there'll be a fairly significant trap that we need to kind of run. In fact, no, I'm thinking about a different zone entirely. Ooh, excuse me, I need you gone. Jump on that. No falling down now. In fact, don't we need to go through the ruined area? We do. Break stuff down. Hello, you. Your friend hasn't aggroed with you. That's unfortunate for you, isn't it? Oh, I missed that. Oh man, I'm just completely the wrong way. That parry gave me the means to get out of the way out there. That was kind of hilarious. Get down. Whoa. I thought it was down. I got parried instead. Hilarious. Make sure we break everything here. It's almost like it takes a second for this to appear. Maybe that's been my issue with not really finding much. Just double check everything. Just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. That's the way we come down. Yeah. Not the blocked door. I know progress is on the left. Whoa, excuse me, sneak. Clearly I need to catch up with where my streams are at because being too far behind is making my memory really rusty on where some of this stuff is. And that is not ideal friendly. So, I guess we'll go in heavy on this. Oh, I remember this bit. There's a there's an enemy hidden behind a carriage down there. just double check. I haven't missed anything. I don't know why I feel like there was supposed to be something on the side. I guess not. Okay. Okay, so this bit. Do remember this bit. You just want to stick on this right hand side. You can see the axe was the giveaway for me anyway when I was coming across this way. Lightning, right? We can freeze you if we wish to. Just because that makes me happy, we will. Oh, and we've got the bridge here. This bridge is nice and fun to cross, I assure you. Second jab, and then they seem to have some like almost calculation in where your positioning is as to whether or not they'll go for the second jab. Can make them kind of difficult to judge sometimes. We'll skip this. Okay, so on the other side of the cutscene, just make sure you tag this before we do anything else. We do have upgrades available. Interesting. Don't think upgrade too much. Just make sure we grab all of this. Don't think there's anything up here right now. There is a shortcut back if you want it. My aggro on, yes, being shot at. Okay. How lovely of you to continue giving me those gifts. I assume we can't break the... Oh, we can break the ones in the fire. Interesting. And it builds up fire. I didn't realise it built up fire affliction. Okay, so with everything gotten then, we're going to be going across the bridge. There's quite a few little hidden tidbits on the bridge. I don't think we can get them all right now though, because if I remember right, I think some of it needs the rope. I could be wrong though, but I think some of it needs the rope. Might as well use that now. That's an upgrade to our healing. That is an upgrade we'll take. I had two. Ha! Okay. Well, I don't mind if I do, good sir. And we... Interesting, they're different prices. We do have the materials to upgrade one. Which one do I want to upgrade? That's the question. I need to buy some more ingots, and we could upgrade a few of these. I'm going to save this for now. I'm going to wait till we've got a bit more resources. I don't know how wise that is, but that's what we're going to do. Alright. Come off down here. So we can loop around this little bit. And then loop across. Now, the boss here has... I don't want to call it unfair. It has a mechanic that makes it difficult to damage because it has like a rollerball. I think that's the one that's here anyway. And basically the rollerball is the bottom part of the machine, and we cannot cause damage to it through the rollerball. We have to hit the main body or wait for it to fall over. Grenades help with that a lot, so the more grenades we can save for that fight in particular, the easier time we're going to have. You can use the grenades to make a lot of the fights easier if you wish to. I don't know how much I would recommend it, just because it kind of takes the fun out of the fights a little bit. So you should realistically, in my opinion, keep them as like a last resort. Like if you're near the end of a boss fight, you just need to finish it off. That's the good time to be using them, in my opinion. Oops. Alternatively, if you just want to destroy bosses and you don't mind grinding up... Ooh, we've got a snake, hello. And you don't mind grinding up more anima to keep on getting the grenades, you could probably cheese your way through the main bosses with that. But I don't know how much fun you'd have doing it that way. Walking off there is going to be a death, so we'll not be doing that anytime soon. I don't think we can get to that bit. I feel like that's like a bit for later. We can't get there right now. In fact, when do we get there? You know, it's like, there's bits everywhere, and I can't remember all of it. Don't worry, we'll get there. You'll find there's lots of areas where you can kind of see stuff. Man, you got me good there, didn't you? Well, that's one way of dealing with it. And there's lots of areas where you just can't get to them yet, and you just have to wait until you get new abilities. The cool thing is, most of them aren't... I don't know how cool it is for most people to feel this way. Most of them aren't too essential. It's generally areas behind keys that are more essential, that are more kind of quest related. So a lot of them are just going to contain extras for us later. And you're one of those, are you? Hello. Let me help you with that status of yours. Man, you recovered from that fast. That matters. I feel like I'm saying man a lot recently. Man! Yeah, it's another climb here. Let's go up this one. Oh, I missed. I wanted to sound all awesome and it didn't work, did it? There we are. This is... Unstable Butcher. Yes, Unstable Butcher. We've got to be careful right here because there is a Lancer. Where is the Lancer? I think it's on the other side of the garden. So we're going to bring it down this way. Hello, you. You. Somewhat unfortunate that if we sneak up on it, we don't do any damage. It's a little bit disappointing, really. Hehe. I mean, I was talking about, like, you know, the unfunness of cheesing bosses, and here I am freezing this one to death. Excuse me. Oh yeah, the pistol damage does seem to have gone up quite a lot since we've upgraded it. Maybe I should be more favourable towards it. Like, it's actually ticking some of its damage off, which is interesting. I really was just using it for affliction previously. But that extra bit of damage is nice. Blocking, are we? You're not. Oh, I didn't realise that was gonna start kicking out. Oh, and that's 2 status from that move. That was doing lightning and fire. That's quite dangerous. I didn't realise how dangerous that move was. Wow. Okay, I'll keep out of the way of that from now on.
Is gone. All
Make sure to kick it out.
is the massacre.
I don't know if I've said it before. Petrification grenades cause immobilization build-up, which is obviously just really nice. With the enemy down there, we can clear the rest of the garden. Citizen set. Guard. Where is it? I'm sure there's a Lancer somewhere. I'm gonna get caught off but guard by, and I'm just gonna run around there. Like, aha! There it is. It's not here though. I don't see any hanging sacks. Somebody told me they got like quite a lot of upgrade materials out of getting the sacks, so I'm really trying to keep an eye out for them now. Where is it? Oh, sure there was. So that's the checkpoint. Yep, sure. Skip this. Skip this. We don't care about that. Have that come. We don't need to rest. Although to be fair, the unstable doesn't come back, so we can, but it's not necessary. Just in case the Lancer gets me, you never know. Where There it is. Haha! I knew you were here somewhere. Had to find you. That extra mobility is really nice. Extra immobility. Which letter? That is everything down here. That's right. And then... give me that. Faceless batons. Also grade 2 swiftness module. Very nice. So there's everything there. I don't actually remember getting the key for this. Maybe I haven't found the key for this yet. Oh. I'm going to write a note about that. Okay, so made a note to make sure that we'll come back for that. Because I don't remember opening it. Maybe it's just something I completely forgot about as we passed the area. So, we got a bit of resource available to us now. And... I guess being some, I think I'm gonna switch to the Falchion Saber. I've got these at a higher level now on the stream account, and well, they've been doing pretty good work. It's been kind of nice having the speed to get in and out of combat kind of nicely, which has been really quite enjoyable, I have to say. It really changes up the pace of combat, which is just quite enjoyable. Now, before we leave, hopefully I can still get a level 2. Yeah. So that we can be capitalizing on this. So we're on 2 agility. Let's go with 1 vigor, like that. And maybe I'll include elemental alchemy just because the pistol's been doing quite well. But I don't think we'll need it. We'll continue moving forward. Oh wait, is this the? No, it's not boss fight yet. We've got loads of dogs though. Hello, sirs. No! Wow! Did you have to start with that? What again? Man. Stop that. I mean, thanks for the free anima, but still. Let's come on over. What are we on time? 17 minutes? That's good, actually. Got quite far. The boss shouldn't be too far away. Ooh. Yeah. I believe this is like... yeah, it's like kind of shortcut back to where we came from. We don't have the double jump yet, do we? No. So yeah, just kind of fun to see, I suppose. No, there's no reason to jump off, I don't think. There's anything around the corner up here. Just need to make sure I keep my eyes open for everything. Hello, you. No, I don't think so somehow. Maybe we should switch to the buttons, actually. We actually have better stats for them now, and it is higher upgraded than Halberd. You guys can see some different style of play that way. And maybe, like, I don't know, maybe we can get a little bit further, or do some kind of weapon review or something. Get them all to, like, level 3 or something, and then, like, demo them on different enemies. I think this one, if I remember rightly, if you like stand here and wait, it like aggroes early, and I don't know if there's some kind of like timer based thing. Like they have an amount of time where they'll detect you and then aggro. But I just wanted I didn't really show very well there. One of the key things that I find about the fast weapons anyway, like the double sword, is the recovery time after an attack. I feel like once you like throw an attack in, you can evade almost straight away, and that's one of the biggest key things about it. There's loads of stuff here, be careful. But I've also found that like different enemies are differently affected by certain types of attacks. Some enemies are like really good for doing the slow charge-up attacks too, and others are more susceptible to this kind of immobilization build-up. Which you can see we're starting to build up much better now. Although we are just a tad low on endurance, so we definitely do need to be aware of that. Oh. There we go. As you can see, quite good when you start getting it to build up effectively. And as far as I know, I haven't come across any enemies that are completely immune to that effect. So that's really quite good. In fact, it's one of my favourite things about this game is that there seems to be very good like applicability for each of the different types of builds you might want to play. So if you want to play like heavy impact and you do happen to get good with like the hammer or something, you could probably play that. I haven't taken it to its extreme to see just what happens to like maximum impact or anything. See if you can like knock bosses over and stuff. I guess that'd be kind of overpowered, but the fact that we can inflict things like freeze and immobilize on bosses, I don't see what the difference is. But immobilize seems to be just better, easier to build up. Impact seems more all or nothing. Like you get a really good knockdown if you can inflict it, but if you don't have enough impact, then it's basically useless. Whereas the immobilization is much nicer to build up over a fight. Again, we'll skip this. And because of the way immobilization builds up, it also means that it pairs quite nicely with... this is with boss fights. Pairs quite nicely with fast attacking weapons, so you can build up like the affliction if you have an elemental version. Like we've got the batons, right? So, you know, if you want to build up fire, it's pretty good. So we'll just collect everything from here. It's going to be a boss fight. Obviously, we will be doing that in another episode because that'll have its own video. Main bosses always end up having videos that way on my channel, so it'll be no different here. It's a shame we don't have enough for another level. I don't know how far off we are. Might go and do a quick cleanup of where we've just come from just to get that extra one level in. Or maybe I'll just spend it on bombs because we're going to want it for this fight. This fight is, well, they're just particularly useful for it in this one. 140 for explosive grenades. I mean, we could buy a lot for that. 11. Does it oversimplify the fight? We'll take him. I'm going to take him. Just because. If we're not really wanting them, it'll show you guys just why we've done it this way. We've got plenty. We've got petrification grenades, so we can stun it. We got quite a few fire grenades, so we can set it on fire. We've got explosive grenades, basically just deal loads of damage. So this could be kind of funny to watch with those in play. But that's how we're going to go. We'll leave the episode off here, and then we're going to deal with the bishop, I believe this is called. And I'll see you guys again soon.